are having a fabulous, fabulous day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my channel. This is Carrie, and I'm so delighted and excited to have you today. I'm really, really pumped up about this look because it's a season of what? Prom! Oh my gosh, to be 17, 16, 18 again and go back to prom. I'd like live vicariously through all of these young women going to this big dance of the year. But yes, prom tutorial. I thought it was totally appropriate. I've been working with a lot of clients that I've been going to prom the last few weeks, and this look that I'm wearing right here has been very highly requested and actually very, very popular. A very, very smoky eye. I mean, you know, that perfect balance of smoky eye with, of course, we can't forget that pretty nude pink lip that really helps to balance the look out. And so, you know, I just wanted to kind of just give y'all something at home to be able to replicate at home for yourself, for your girlfriends, or whatever that you're doing. If you're not gonna go get your makeup done, you know, why not be able to watch this and do it on yourself? So, and I mean, again, yeah, it's prom season, but this look is really, it's appropriate for even a girl's night out or a date night. It's just a really, really fun smoky look. Yes, I'm excited about it. I hope you're excited about it. I hope that you love it just as much as I do. If you have pictures, please share them with me on my social media down below because I would love to see y'all. If you haven't liked, shared, or subscribed to my channel, please do so. It means everything to me. Get the word out there, let people know, Kiri, watch Kiri, she's fun. She knows what she's doing, you know, if you think. Well then, if you would like to learn how to achieve this look from home, please keep watching. We will talk to you next tutorial. Until then, take care and blessings to you all. Bye. All right, ladies, let's do this. We're gonna start with our primer. This is MAC's Skin Base Primer. I've already done all of my skincare prior to this. So we're just gonna jump right into this and get our skin prepped and ready for foundation. This look is gonna be a little bit different because I'm actually gonna be doing the eyes first, just because it can be a little bit messy and more fall out for something more smoky. So we're gonna start with Tartelette In Bloom palette. I'm gonna be using this creamy vanilla shade all over the lid, all over the eye, if you will, from the lid to underneath the brow to underneath the eye as well. Then we're gonna go in with MAC's, this is Ho. I know it's the lovely eyeshadow name, but I'm using my Ulta's It blending brush, starting from the outer corner, working our way in. We're gonna use this as our transition color. So we're gonna blend this, not entirely neat, but just so it's all over, because we want this to be a good base for everything. Then we have MAC's Scene eyeshadow and using MAC's 286 tapered blending crease brush. We're going to be starting to apply this from the outer corner, working our way inward using windshield wiper motions to start with. I'm just getting a little amount on there, and then I'm going to go back in and add a little bit more because I really want to build this color up. And you'll also see at the end of this too, I go back in with another blending brush to make sure that it's blended out on the edges. My uncle walked in and was laughing at me. Yeah, funny. But anyways, to make sure that the edges are all blended in transition because we don't want there to be any lines. Then Makeup Geek's High Wire eyeshadow using MAC's 242 synthetic packing brush, and we're just gonna apply a generous amount of this shadow all over the lid. Then we have MAC's Sketch eyeshadow. We're going to be using MAC's brushes in the 219 and the 286 for blending. So we're going to concentrate this color with the 219 on the very outer corner of the eye just to create even more smoke. This is a really, really pretty smoked out purple color that I love to use in a lot of different looks. So concentrating on the very outer corner, almost forming a sideways triangle or a V, and then making sure to blend it out with your blending brush. And sometimes I do pull the color in about halfway into the crease to kind of create just a little bit more depth. Makeup Geek's Carbon Eyeshadow with the same brushes, the 219 and the 286. Again, concentrating this color on the very, very outer corner because this is where our smoke is going to really play a pivotal point. It's going to be more of a focal point is the outer corner of the eye. So keeping that color there with the 219, and then we're going to go through with the 286 and blend that bad boy. And this color goes on so smooth and easy. You really don't need a lot, but it does and can tend to have a little bit of fallout. So just be careful. We're going to go into eye candies using the sugar base, putting it on our little brush, and then using the confetti glitter. This is kind of like the cherry on top for the eye look, because who doesn't love glitter, especially eye candies glitter. I love their glitter. So I'm applying little by little with the brush that they actually, it comes with the glitter and the sugar base if you purchase it. And just concentrating this on the very, the center of the lid, and then pulling it a little bit inwards to the tear duct. Then again, eyeshadow, using Morphe's E18 brush, and I'm going to be applying this just more throughout the crease to really define. Makeup Geek's Carbon Eyeshadow again, using the same 219 because we're going to vamp up this smoky eye and really pack on that shadow. This is MAC's Brush Stroke in the brush black. Their eyeliner, their newest eyeliner. I love this liner because it's so precise. It goes on so smooth. It's consistent, so you're not going to have any staggered lines. But it's like almost like a pen, but not. But this has been my favorite since it launched about a month ago. Plus, it lasts throughout the day, so that's good too. Going to create a nice wing there, starting from the outer corner, pulling it into the lash line, and then also into the inner tear duct. Then I'm going to use some of MAC's Fast Response Eye Cream and of course the Q-tip for cleanup, because what we just did created kind of a heck of a mess. This is why I did not do my foundation first, because I'd have to go back in and correct all of that, which is just unnecessary and a waste of product. So we're just going to clean it up, make sure it's nice and precise, and we're going to start with our foundation. Today we're using MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation and of course the Perfection Complexion Blender, as you see me use all the time. It's like I can't go a day without using it, but how can I not use it? Again, this foundation is lighter weight, so those of you who don't like to wear a foundation or feel like you're wearing foundation, this is awesome for that. But it's also buildable. It creates more of like a blurring effect as far as like texture and coverage. I just really like the way it feels on my skin. I like the way it blends on my skin. It doesn't seep into my lines or pores or make any dry patches seem more noticeable. It's just a flawless foundation. Then again, Urban Decay's Naked Concealer, which I always use. I have a new concealer I want to try soon, so we'll see if it's in my next tutorial. And then using the same blender to blend this guy out. This is MAC's newest powder. It's called Next to Nothing powder. It's actually a very, very sheer, buildable, pretty, luminous powder that I'm actually enjoying using on top of my foundations that I'm using. And we're using my favorite Morphe tapered brush, as you always see me using. It's a Too Faced bronzer with Morphe's the M525 brush for contour, starting from the top of the ear or underneath the jaw, or not the jaw, my goodness, underneath the cheekbone, if I could talk today, and blending it inwards throughout the hairline and then pulling it underneath the jaw is what I wanted to say, for a nice contour effect. I really wanted this look to have some chiseled out contour just because it's such a fierce, smoky, glamorous look. So I did a little bit more than I normally do today. Then we're using a newer blush that I haven't used in a while. It's not newer, but new to me. It's called Gingerly from MAC, and I'm using MAC's 109 brush to apply from the apples of the cheeks, working our way upward into the temples and blending into our bronzer so everything's a smooth transition. Then we're going in with Becca's Champagne Pop. Can't forget our highlights with Morphe's M501 highlight brush. My highlighter is broken into pieces, so that's why I didn't show it. It's because it's like barely hanging on. I have to fix it. But we're using this highlight today with our fabulous smoky look. Anastasia's Brow Definer. We're going to be using this as our pretty much like a base color. I'm going to pull this all the way through the brow, a generous amount of it, and then we're going to go back through from the mid to the tail of the brow and use MAC's eyebrows to give it a little bit more shape and definition. We have MAC's Floof eyeshadow, and we're using the MAC's little small shader brush just for a little bit more precision. Using this as our brow highlight color and our inner tear duct color. Going underneath to create and finish this look with the same color hoe in the hoe eyeshadow, using the 219 MAC brush. And then we're going to use a little bit more sketch eyeshadow, same brush, and using on the very outer corner of the eye, pulling it up into the wing. I already did my mascara. As you can see, I used in Extreme Dimension. I'm just applying the Sephora Eye Kohl in Infinite Beige because I want my eyes to look a little bit more open and not so smoky. NYX's Pale Pink Lip Liner. To go with our lipsticks, we're using Angel first, and then I'm going to top it off with a little bit of Flesh Pot throughout the center. Beautiful. And to finish this look off, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to spray Fix Plus to set. And we are done. Fabulous! I hope you all enjoyed this look so much. I had a fun time making it. We will talk to you next tutorial. Have a fabulous day. Mwah.